while on the Seventh Circuit Court, Judge Oliver Garland was known for his steadfast fairness.
He was a proud father.
I read everything he writes.
Constant teacher. A fierce advocate for his beliefs. A man who was a loyal friend. He was a man who did what he thought was right. Always.
So Emperor of Ocean Park is a beloved best-selling novel from 2002. And, you know, we were trying to find a way to bring it to the screen. So John Wells and Warner Brothers had the rights to it and brought it to me. I wrote a script that got people really excited, and here we are. We're making it. The way that you take a book to the screen and still make it entertaining is you start with a really entertaining book. And I was lucky that the source material for this project is very, very strong. And, you know, there's a great central mystery at its core. And that part was easy. You know, it's tough to adapt a novel. Novels are much longer than TV shows in terms of page count. But, you know, the central mystery, the great characters were the North Star that kept me going as I adapted it.
You know, the thing is that the script was really like enticing, man. It has these little breadcrumbs, right? You watch it, you want to find out what these arrangements are. And so I think when we would do this, one of our biggest things was we just wanted it to feel actually real and lived in. We already know we're watching TV, we know we're watching something fictional, but we really wanted you to not believe that the family was fictional. We wanted you to be able to see your own self in this Garland family. You know, just in some sort of way that you too get lost on the mystery. But it's really nice to just follow a black family, a well-to-do black family. And we're not talking about ball players, drug dealers, superstars of any kind. We're literally talking about a family that has worked hard through the American experience and has made it somewhere. And I think that's refreshing for myself to even watch.
Mr. Talcott Garland, we're from the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Effective immediately, I'm resigning as a judge in the United States Court of Appeals.
Everything good? I trust it will be very soon.
Deception is the name of the game. Trust me.
FBI came by the house asking about Jack Ziegler.
I would not want to see you or your family harmed.
I'm Grantham Coleman. I play Talcott Garland in Emperor of Ocean Park. Some would say the series protagonist. You kind of watch the world through my eyes and follow me as my life unravels around family dramas, political intrigue, suspense, and a good old-fashioned whodunit. Every day waking up and getting to work with Forest Whitaker, Tiffany Mack, Brian, Henry, Paulina. It's an absolute blessing. It's a gift. I could only help to add to the ensemble by getting to go to work with them.
I play Jack Ziegler. I'm the best friend of Judge Oliver Garland and someone who does a favor for him and expects favors in return. And much of the story revolves around how the judge responds to that.
My name's Brian Greenberg. I play Howard Denton, who's married to Mariah Garland. And, you know, she's a very headstrong woman. And when her father dies, she goes on this conspiracy theory like trail, and it jeopardizes the safety of our family. And so I'm trying to support her grieving process, but I'm also trying to ground her and not let her get too carried away. But she's someone who can't be controlled, so it's a fun, interesting dynamic that we play.
I can tell you about when I was on a Zoom and I saw Forest Whitaker's name, and I had a silent freak out. Thank God my Zoom was on mute, because I was like, Forrest? The Forest Whitaker? And I get to work with Grantham. Most of my scenes are with him, and we went to school together, so that just makes me like so excited just to work with my friend. And Tiffany Mack's incredible, Paulina's incredible, literally everyone on this set, wonderful actors.
I think when I joined the cast, only Grantham was confirmed, and then the day that I got the role, I found out that Forrest was part of the project, which, I mean, obviously is such an honor to work with such a titan of the craft, and I got to learn, you know, from the best. Mariah, we kind of meet her when she's at a bit of a crossroads in her life, and then her father passes. And this really is sort of the catalyst for her to do some deep excavation of herself and how she ended up where she is she fulfilled, where should she go next? And we kind of see her going on that journey, all while trying to sort of avoid the deep grief that's surrounding her, by instead deflecting to solve a mystery that may or may not be.
I'm Paulina Lule, and I'm playing Kimmer Madison Garland. So Kimmer is Talcott's wife. She is a high-powered lawyer who's about to be nominated to the federal judiciary by the President of the United States. So she's getting this really huge opportunity in the course of her career because she wants to be a Supreme Court justice. And Talcott, his little foray into conspiracy land, trying to figure out if his father was murdered or not, is kind of putting a wrench in the system of like the vetting that she has to go through with the FBI for her nomination. So it's causing a little bit of drama. And then on top of that, you have this person who's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place where she has the greatest thing in the world happening for her right now, while at the same time her husband is dealing with the grief of losing a loved one. So she's got a lot of things that she's going through, but fortunately for the audience, is it makes for a lot of drama.
I wanted to protect you.
There's a BMW that's been tailing us.
Floor it! Dad knew that he was in trouble.
What are you gonna do?
I've already done it.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Mack, and you've just been buzzed.
Deception is the name of the game. Trust me.
FBI came by the house asking about Jack Ziegler. I would not want to see you or your family harmed.
Don't you want to know what really happened to Dad?
I already know what happened.
Whoever you talk to, Tal, they're not from the FBI.